After AJ's annihilation of Kubrat Pulev, after the fight, he was asked about his next opponent. Basically, they were alluding to a Tyson Fury fight. Now, AJ said what he said.
Look, bro, I started this game in 2013. I've been chasing all the belts. I've been dealing with mandatories. Of course I want to challenge. It's not about the opponent, it's about the legacy and the belt. Whoever's got the belt, I'd love to compete with them. If that is Tyson Fury, let it be Tyson Fury.
To Undisputed. That's all he cares about. Whether it's Tyson Fury's the one holding the belt, Deontay Wilder, etc., etc. That's all he cares about, is becoming undisputed. Now, with that being said, he was attacked by Tyson Fury later on, either that day or the next day. Tyson Fury responded and basically said, he itched on himself and showed that he did not want the Fury fight. Well, I'll let Tyson Fury say.
Well, there you go, everyone. Anthony Joshua just shit himself live on television. He got asked did he want the fight, and he went around the bushes and put his arse on the edge. I want the fight. I want the fight next. I'll knock him out inside 3 rounds. He's a big bum dosser. Can't wait to knock him.
Now, that's a portion of what he said about AJ's performance and his response to AJ's remarks after the fight. Now, with that being said, AJ might have knew something already, because the WBO has come out, which they said this already last year, but the WBO has come out and said that they want AJ to fight Usyk next. Their demand is mandatory. Now, they made adjustments to their schedule or whatever and allowed him to fight Usyk. And Eddie Hearn worked that out properly, because Eddie Hearn put Usyk in a position where he was fighting too. So it couldn't have been a complaint because Usyk was booked. But I guarantee you the WBO is not going to allow that this time. Well, maybe. Who knows? If it's Fury, maybe they will, because normally these organizations will say, okay, undisputed take precedent over anything. So a Fury AJ fight for undisputed, maybe they'll push it back for that, but it won't be for anything else. I guarantee you that. It won't be for anything else. But me personally, the way things were set up, it was supposed to be like this. You were supposed to have Wilder and Fury already out of the way. Now let's say Fury won again against Wilder. Then AJ won his fight, right? Both of them would have still had another opponent to face. After AJ beat Kubrat Pulev, he should have been allowed the time to fight Usyk, and Fury should, or Wilder if he would have won. But let's just say Fury to keep it simple. If Fury would have beat Wilder for the third fight, he would have been fighting Dillian White around this time, or Povetkin, either or. So the way things were set up, all of this could have played out like a tournament. But because the Fury Wilder thing got drug out, now they're trying to skip over that and just have him fight Fury directly. See, that kind of threw stuff. But we really did, the way things were set up before this Corona stuff hit, we basically had a heavyweight tournament where you had AJ fighting Pulev, you had Dillian White fighting Povetkin, you had Wilder fighting Fury, and you had Usyk fighting Chisora. It was almost like an 8-man tournament. The winner of the Fury versus Wilder fight would fight the winner of Povetkin versus Dillian White, which Povetkin won. The winner of AJ and Pulev would fight the winner of Usyk and Chisora. It was laid out like a tournament if it would have went smoothly. But I'm telling you, in my mind, I see him AJ fighting Usyk next, just because of the mandate thing, unless it's Fury. But I don't see Fury getting around fighting Deontay Wilder. And if he has to fight Wilder, then AJ probably will just go ahead and fight Usyk. That's pretty much all I got this head busting boxes on. Fight Doctor, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section and let me know, who do you see AJ fighting next? Do you see the Fury fight being his next fight? Do you see Fury having to fight Wilder? I say he is going to fight Wilder. I don't see how they're going to get around it. I've been all over the place lately, so I haven't really been up on all the boxing news. But from the little bit I have heard on the Wilder Fury situation, things are going Wilder way. It sounds like they're going to have to fight, but we'll see. But either way, regardless of what happens with it, I expect AJ to be getting in the ring with Usyk. That's pretty much all I got this here Bustin' Boxing Zone. Fight Doctor, I am out.